It's Tuesday, which means it's time for another edition of Press Pass, and it's our Week 4 Press Pass brought to you by our friends at Robbins Motor Company. We're coming at you from the WTC gig-powered studios here in Manhattan as the Kansas State Wildcats are preparing to take on the Oklahoma State Cowboys this weekend. From GoPowerCat.com, I'm Riley Gates, and yes, K-State will take the field once again this week after sitting out last weekend. The Wildcats, following their big win in Starkville, Mississippi over Mississippi State, were on bye last week, and that gave them an opportunity to look at themselves in the mirror, fix some problems they had, and enjoy their off week while preparing for the Cowboys.
It's good to be back. We are excited to get back into playing mode. Had the guys back yesterday. Had more than a typical Monday workout, and we'll go in pads today again, and excited about the challenge. It's going to be a great challenge on Saturday against a great Oklahoma State team in a tough environment, but we'll put together game plans and keep ironing things out, and hope the guys play really well. So I know they're excited about the opportunity.
First, I think it was great to give us a little break, get a lot of guys healthy, but the extra week of preparation was huge. You know, we had most of our game plan in last week. Obviously, we made slight adjustments after the Texas game, but I felt like yesterday in practice, we came to a Monday practice and had pretty much all of our assignments down. We're ready to play, something that you usually don't have in a Monday starting a normal game week. So I think that's huge. It's just going to give us a full another week to perfect our game plan.
I feel like mentally and physically we all got our minds right and our bodies back. And last week we had a normal week of practice, so it's just like we're going on 2 weeks preparing for Oklahoma State. So we got together a good game plan. We know what we're going to do Saturday.
K-State knows its hands are going to be full this weekend with the Oklahoma State offense. It's not a run-first or a pass-first offense. The Cowboys are pretty even across the board as Chuba Hubbard leads the country in rushing yards from his running back position, but redshirt freshman quarterback Spencer Sanders and wide receiver Tylan Wallace make for a lethal attack in the passing game. K-State's defense is going to have quite a challenge ahead. Can they stop the run? Will they stop the pass, or how do they do both of them? That's something that's on the minds of the Wildcats this week.
I think in their own positions, I think they're two of the best in the country. So Tylan Wallace is definitely one of the best receivers, and then Hubbard has shown that he's one of the best running backs in the country. And so I think anytime you have a dynamic duo like that, it makes you not just focus on one of the guys, because then you'll get burned in the other aspect of the game. So we're going to have our hands full with how we play them. Our biggest thing is, because they are so talented and have so much speed on offense, is just playing with a lot of technique, making sure that our eye discipline as well, and just trying to take it one play at a time.
You know, they're going to beat you just running the football with a dynamic running back and an exceptional offensive line, and they're going to throw the ball. I know Wallace is a tremendous player, and they have other pieces around him that are really exceptional as well. And then you throw in the quarterback that is so explosive and can hit a home run on every play. So, I mean, in all three phases of offensive football, with the ability for the quarterback to run and throw, wide receivers to beat you in a running back, it's a formidable offense.
He doesn't look like a redshirt freshman at all. I think that he looks really poised back there. Even during the Texas game, watching them last week, it just seemed like he was always in his element, and that he was never really shaken too much, even when things weren't necessarily going their way. So we know that he's going to be a competitor, and he's going to be able to handle adversity well. So I mean, that's the type of guy that you want to play against, though, are those good challenges and those talented people.
The start to this season has been just about as ideal as K-State could have hoped for it to be. The Wildcats are 3-0 right now and got that big win in Starkville, like I said earlier, and now they go into Big 12 play with a lot of confidence. They're nationally ranked in both of the two polls, so K-State now looks to carry that momentum into conference play. Going on the road will be a tough test for K-State to start off that and look to continue their winning ways, but the Wildcats feel really good about where they're at right now.
It's the Big 12 Conference, and we know that we have to step our focus and our energy up in practice. Playing in conference play, everything's for real now, and so every game counts even more. And so we're excited to be able to go against a really talented Oklahoma State team this week.
It's really exciting, especially like you said, after our week off. It gives us some time to rest, gives us more time to watch film. But I'm very excited going to Big 12 week. So I'm really waiting to see how we play against our Big 12 contenders. So
the first 3 games don't mean nothing when it comes to conference play, you know. So like I said, we're 0-0. We're trying to be 1-0 Saturday. So I feel like that's our mentality. We want to go 1-0 every day, and it's conference play. So those first 3 games don't mean nothing to us right now.
Our mentality is so much different this year. We truly expect to win
our big games. That was something that wasn't – I don't want to say that we'd never expected to win. That's not what I'm saying at all. But we went into Mississippi State saying, hey, we're going to win this ball game. And we had confidence that we were going to do that. And that sort of confidence is just something that we haven't had much in years past for a number of various reasons. But, yeah, we expect to win these games. We expect to have a great season. And I'm just excited to go down to Stillwater and keep continually proving to our fan base, to our coaches, to ourselves that we belong here in the Big 12 and we belong on top.
It's a 6 p.m. kick on Saturday between Kansas State and Oklahoma State at T. Boone Pickens Stadium in Stillwater, Oklahoma. If you're not going to the game, you can catch it on ESPN+, and we'll have more information at GoPowerCat.com later this week on how you can get that game and your subscription to ESPN+.